guys, hope you're doing well. This is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump right in. Thank you all for the support, the super chats, the donations. Okay, the GoFundMe for my friend Chris is on the post if you guys want to go ahead and look into that. It will be greatly appreciated, guys. So I am sending you all peace, love, prosperity your way. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's see what's going on in y'all's energy. Okay, so I've already shuffled. I'm gonna shuffle 3 more times. Okay, so we could start this reading and see what's going on in the current energy, what your blockages are, what's going on in your foundation, what happened in the recent past. I think this is 4 times, but the number 4 could be significant. You guys could be seeing 4. You ready? Let's do this. See what's on your mind. I'm going to clarify each and every single one of them. We'll go with it. Alright guys, let's see. Angel guides, spirit guides, and good living light. Clear and precise messages for my Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Alright, what's going on in the current energy? Alright, so you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You have the Ace of Wands in the reverse in the current energy. So somebody here, Wheel of Fortune is Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Alright, so you could be dealing with one of those fixed signs, Capricorn, Saturn here, but with the Ace of Wands showing up, right, it's kind of like you might want to do something, but you can get something off the ground here. Alright, there could be some sort of delays when it comes to something that you have been trying to do, or maybe a cycle here that's coming back around, but it's taking too long. For some of you, you think that you have bad luck. For some of you here, this is God's protection. Rejection is a form of protection. Okay, so Ace of Wands in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's see. Let me grab this one real quick. This side. What's this? Angel guides, spirit guides, good living light, clear and precise messages. What is this Wheel of Fortune here? What is this Wheel of Fortune? What's this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? So those are like ups and downs and stuff like that. Yeah, this is temptation for some of you here. This is somebody who's coming back in. Okay, there's somebody here who was very deceptive. This is a cycle that wasn't closed here. All right, you could be very tempted when it comes to this person. Again, Capricorn is what I'm getting here. Ace of Wands here is in the reverse. Okay, so there could have been some sort of delay here. What's this Ace of Wands in the reverse? There could have been some sort of delays here when it comes to this person because they weren't structured, okay, or something along those lines. All right, so you have set solid foundations. Right, this person was still dealing with some sort of disharmony, some sort of trigger and conflict that was trying to get them off balance. Okay, so it came out in the reverse. This has nothing to do with you, all right, but it is showing in y'all's reading. So there you go. Let's see, what's the challenge here, Spirit? This is a new deck, so the cards are kind of like, I'm still getting a hand of it. So you got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. You have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. So somebody is wanting to come back. They want to form some sort of structured, solid foundation with you. Okay, but there could have been so many discords, so many arguments or conflicts. Maybe this person has a way to trigger you. Okay, so Ace of Cups in the reverse. You need to give love to yourself. You could feel drained by this person, or this person, remember, this is y'all's reading, so this could be you or the person that you're dealing with. With the 3 of Wands, they lack a sense of foresight when it comes to love with you. All right, for some of you here, this could be somebody who wants to renew love with you or something like that, but something is stuck. There's delays here. Okay, so what's this Ace of Cups in the reverse? The 3 of Wands. Right, so you got here avoidance, okay, and a stalemate. So both of you could be at the stalemate here when it comes to love. Okay, so they're trying to avoid the reality of a situation that they still love you. Okay, so, and then you got here contracts, career, and commitment with the 3 of Wands. For some of you here, this person's still dealing with until death tears us apart. They're still dealing with someone, okay, and it has to do with money. Okay, with the 3 of Wands, that's why they don't have a sense of foresight. They don't even know if you're going to forgive them, okay, or something like that. That could be significant for some of you here. What is this 3 of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, they're suffering. This is the past, okay, so they lack your presence. Okay, so this is them dealing with something from their past or something like that, and they're suffering here. All right, 3 of Wands. What's this 3 of Wands in the reverse, Spirit? Definitely a lot of delays. Okay, so this is somebody who was waiting, okay, on their ships to come in, but it never came in. So they could have been waiting on you. They're very repressed. They're in regret. All right, so this person is in regret here. 3 of Wands. And you're over here fulfilling all your wishes. Aladdin could be significant. Y'all could have seen that movie recently. All right, let's get into it. Let's see. Let's change decks. Angel guides, spirit guides, a bit of a light. I need to shuffle those more. But I like them, they're cute. 3 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got Aries, Leo, Sag here, Ace of Wands, and then you got the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. So, Capricorn, Saturn. Alright, so let's see. What's going on in the current energy for Aquarius spirit? What is going on in the current energy? A lot of people are gossiping, maybe because this person's wanting to come back. Okay, so 3 of Cups in the reverse. This person could have put you in a third-party situation. Alright, what's this 3 of Cups in the reverse? You got the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so they're still gossiping. That's why they can boss up here. Alright, for some of you here, this could be your baby daddy, Aries energy, or your boss here. Alright, for some of you here, don't be the boss that you had. Okay, so don't fall into gossip. Who's this Emperor in the reverse? This could be your baby daddy for some of you here, or your baby mama. What's this Emperor in the reverse with the 3 of Cups? Yeah, now they're distorted. They've been gossiping and all that shit, and now they want to come in and give you a equal give and take. Beware that this is not a scam, okay? Because that's what I'm picking up here. This person's very distorted, right? They might want, or maybe they're asking for money, or maybe they want some sort of gift here, okay? So I feel like you guys are bossing up, so this is a warning. Okay, what's the challenge? What's the challenge for Aqua? You got the Knight of Cups. So when are they going to come in and give you this love offer? Okay, so what's this Knight of Cups? With the 6 of Swords, so that you can move into calmer waters. Okay, so it's in the challenge position. There's someone here who wants to come in and give you a cup of love. There's someone here who wants to come in and give you an offer. Okay, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Alright, it could be any sign really, it doesn't matter, but with the 6 of Swords, they want to move into calmer waters with you. Okay, so that could be the challenge here. They're challenged in the way that they cannot come towards you because there's something here that's obstacles. These obstacles could be something that has to do with their mind. Okay, so the swords have to do with intellect. The swords have to do with words. Okay, there could be things or obstacles in this person's way. What's the 6 of Swords? Yeah, the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there's no more conflict. You guys are moving into calmer waters. For some of you here, somebody's done gossiping about you. They realize that you are an emperor with a gift, okay, or a boss figure with a gift here. So they're coming in with some sort of love offer. They don't want any more conflict with you. For some of you here, this is someone who it's in the challenge position, so it's very challenging for them because their ego is getting the best of them with the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Because the 5 of Swords is somebody who wants to win at all costs. Okay, they don't care who they hurt. All right, so what's in the foundation? What's in the foundation? For some of you here, this person's giving up because they can't beat you. What's in the foundation for Aquarius? You got the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely. You guys are reliable, resourceful. Okay, so you guys are down to earth. You guys are very sensible, very nurturing. You guys are giving birth to new things. Very nurturing here. Very good when it comes to money, resources. Okay, some of you could be herbalists, right? Very fertile. Even living a luxurious lifestyle here. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. You have the money, you're stable, you're secure. Okay, so that's what you're growing. So you don't even care about what other people are saying or all this gossip behind the whatever. What is this Queen of Pentacles in the foundation, spirit? Right, Ace of Wands. Yeah, some of you here, this Ace of Wands over here is in the reverse, but some of you here have the urge to create. Okay, somebody here has the hots for you for some of you here. Okay, Ace of Wands. There could be some sort of new project that you guys are putting into fruition, and it's going to give you well. It's going to do very well. It could do something to do with like candles. It could do something to do with crystals, maybe tower crystals or something like that. What is this Ace of Wands, Spirit? This is definitely a passion and new beginning that's starting with you. Y'all. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You could have somebody from your past that's coming back, or somebody here. You guys are about to meet someone, okay, who is your real twin flame. An equal give and take here. This person has the hots for you. You have the hots for them. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right, both of you have been working on each other or something like that, or they have been working. This is a damn pair. A pair that you want to be in. Not only does this person is like very fertile with ideas, they're very nurturing, they're passive, but the King of Pentacles puts things into action. So some of you could be embodying this King of Pentacles, and you could be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles. They're coming in. For some of you here, it's somebody here that was holding this back because of gossip. Okay, it could have been a father figure, it could be an Aries or a mother figure here with the Emperor or boss figure. All right, we'll clarify that one. All right, what happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? All right, guys, take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, if this is not you, this is the person that you're dealing with, or the person that around you. Okay, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. What's this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? Something not working in somebody's favor here. Loss of money. What's this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? Something not working. What's not working? The Chariot. Okay, so your car. For some of you here, you might have some sort of issue when it comes to your car or something like that. At the end of the day, whatever wasn't working with the Chariot, you guys are focused. Okay, there could have been somebody trying to take your focus off of your work or something like that, and now you're hyper-focused. Now you're definitely going towards whatever it is. You're overcoming some sort of challenge here. All right, for some of you here, you could have been dealing with a Cancer. All right, with the Chariot. What's this Chariot? Somebody could ride a motorcycle. Somebody could be an officer, a paramedic, a driver, okay, or something like that. They drive for a living with the Chariot. Okay, so what's this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse with the Chariot, Spirit? You got the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody was trying to affect your monies. All right, they're trying to stop you from growing. They're trying to stop you from moving. Okay, they want you to have some sort of delays when it comes to money. Okay, and I feel like you overcame that shit. And if you have not overcome that shit, do a return to sender. Okay, and overcome it. You guys are strong. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. All right, guys, what is on your mind? What are you guys thinking about? What is Aquarius thinking about, Spirit? What's in their subconscious? The Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, having some sort of financial hardship, okay, or spiritual hardship. What's this Five of Pentacles? Then that everything is fine. Yeah, after all this time that you've been going through it, it's almost like you come at me, bro. Kick me when I'm down, okay? You're gonna regain everything that you've lost. This is somebody who could have hexed you so that you could be kicked out of your house or something like that, so that you could be evicted. Everything is fine. It's all good, because at the end of the day, Aquarius has overcome everything. Okay, so you will overcome this. What is this? You could have been making excuses for someone. It is what it is. This person is showing you who they really are. Okay, they're deceptive. All right, so what's this Five of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords? Everything is fine. The Eight of Wands. There's going to be some sort of communication. For some of you here, this person got kicked out of their house. Okay, or they have been left out in the cold. They're coming towards you, okay, with some sort of communication. Now they want to reach out to you. So chances are this is all gossip and stuff like that, but this is definitely a pair. Okay, now I want you guys to use your discernment. If you're dealing with somebody who you have to put a restraining order on, if you're dealing with somebody who hits you, if you're dealing with somebody who has domestic issues, you're dealing with schizophrenic, bipolar, or anything like that, and it's gotten to a point that is dangerous, okay, you guys need to go ahead and seek some sort of help. Okay, you guys need to go ahead and go on the community board, okay, and call, use numbers. All right, there's resources available to you. This is not for everybody, please. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, Eight of Wands. This is communication moving forward. 85 could be significant. That could be somebody's year. Eight of Wands, that's communication coming your way. That something is over, but everything's fine. Alright, what's this Eight of Wands? This person could be at a distance from you for some of you here. What's this Eight of Wands? Somebody also could have had some sort of accident or something like that, but everything is fine. So they came out of there. Tell me more. Somebody could be ill here with the Five of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in the reverse. And you could be bitter towards this person, okay, or maybe you guys are not communicating, or you block this person. If they're trying to communicate with you, you probably block them. Queen of Swords is in the reverse, right? They could be communicating to you that they're getting a divorce here. This could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, right? Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What's the Queen of Swords in the reverse? You got the Three of Pentacles. Now they want to come in, work with you, collaborate with you, or something like that, or they're replacing a third-party situation. Alright, so that could be significant. Somebody could be an artist, a nudist, a teacher, a professor. Okay, they're mastering something. Some of you could be going back to school. Okay, so when this person comes back, just be careful that whoever comes back is not a liar yet again. Okay, because definitely here I'm getting either this is not somebody from your past. Okay, there's definitely a couple that's getting together here, and this is definitely someone who is worth looking at. Okay, so if you guys are talking to somebody new and you have a new passionate beginning with somebody new, okay, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or they have that in their chart, okay, Aries, Leo, Sag could be significant. Go for it. That's a go. What's in the near future? Let's see. Or this is somebody that sees you as very passionate, or somebody who sees you. This could also be like a partnership at work or something like that, right? It doesn't always have to be about love. Okay, so these two make money. Or you have a partner here that wants to make money, and this is a new passion and beginning. This could be like a partnership with someone. All right, so what's in the near future? Yeah, and guys, because I'm saying that too, because that Three of Pentacles is there, so somebody might want to work with you, but you guys are maybe cut off to that. Page of Swords, yeah, the Page of Swords. They could be watching what you got going on or something like that. I don't know. What's in the near future for Aquarius? What's in the near future? You got the Knight of Swords. They're rushing towards you. Somebody here who wants to take the initiative. What's the Knight of Swords? Somebody could be in the military or have a military background. You got the Three of Swords. Somebody's rushing towards you because they found out something. Okay, the Three of Swords, they've recovered, they've healed from this third-party situation, or they've healed from this breakup, okay, or something like that. They're recovering, so now they want to come towards you, and that's a good thing, guys. If you think about it, healed people belong with healed people. Hurt people will continue hurting you. Okay, so Three of Swords is in the reverse. For some of you here, you've grown from this, okay, and you guys have recovered from it. Now you guys are moving on, all right, so that's exactly what you need to be doing. Alright, and if you think about it, that's the Four of Swords. Some of you could be going, like, resting. You know, you've been resting, now it's time to get up and go do something. What's the Three of Swords in the reverse with the Knight of Swords? I feel like somebody was throwing or projecting some sort of energy towards you. Seven of Cups, look, can't make it up. So you could be fantasizing or something like that. Someone is no longer confused. Somebody is no longer in a head fog with the Three of Swords in the reverse. Right? They could have been living in a fantasy line, believing the lies that somebody else was telling them with the Three of Cups showing up right there. You have gossip, you have cheating, you have three people being involved here. Third parties, they could be friends, they could be family, it could be whomever. Okay, so 73 could be significant, 37 could be significant. So that could be somebody's age. 47 could be somebody's age. What's hidden that Aquarius does not see coming? The Nine of Pentacles. What's this Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, self-made, not codependent on anybody, Virgo energy. Some of you are definitely eating healthy, juicing, okay, so self-sufficient. You guys don't need from anybody, but it would be nice to have somebody. So you guys are kind of like in that thought. You got the Six of Cups. Yeah, so this is somebody who you had a past life with, okay, or this is you returning to your old roots, right? And then with the Nine of Pentacles, some of you could be going back to wherever it is that you were born or something like that. Let's say, for example, you were born in Puerto Rico. You're going back to Puerto Rico to check it out, or in Cuba, or whatever. You know, Nine of Pentacles here. 96, 69 could be significant. That sounds like a passcode. That could be somebody's passcode for a phone. Alright, so yeah, definitely somebody here sees you as somebody who is self-made, independent, okay? So they want to come back, they want to reconcile with you. Six of Cups, they're nostalgic here. Because they see that you have been doing this all on your own, or you've been kind of like if this person thought that you were out and about fucking and shit, they were listening to gossip of a distorted masculine who abused their power. So that's on them, and you haven't. You've been alone, building your business. That's why you're the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles. Doesn't matter. You're a masculine sign. I'm going to go with the King of Pentacles. You're putting things into action. Alright, so what's in your environment, Spirit? I mean, for Aquarius, Spirit. You got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Okay, so somebody here could be sending you some sort of negativity your way so that you could be carrying on to some sort of burden. Okay, so 7 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this is not you. I feel like this is somebody here. You're surrendering to your surroundings. Okay, so that could be significant. And the Page of Pentacles here, you might lose money on something, but it's easier to deal with. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. Right, Page of Pentacles in the reverse with the 7 of Wands. You need to protect yourself and set some sort of healthy boundaries. Okay, somebody could use divination tools, okay, to kind of like spy or whatever. Right, with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and they're causing some sort of burdens, or maybe they're the ones burdened. Who's in the 10 of Pentacles? Who's in the 10 of Wands, Spirit? Who's in the 10 of Wands? You got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, for some of you here, you're carrying on burdens that are not yours. You need to love yourself. Somebody here is carrying a burden because they truly love you or something like that, but they see you as someone who's vulnerable. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know. They're breadcrumbing you. What's the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? The Hierophant in the reverse. This could be like a coven or something like that. I don't know. I feel like this could be magic. Right, somebody here went to a magician or something like that and said, please, I surrender. Please do this magic or do this spell work or something like that so that I could bring my love back to me. Okay, I want long-term commitment. And this person over here could have done something wrong. Right, they were like, oh, you know what? You shouldn't be so desperate. So let me instead cut the cords. You know, so whoever this Hierophant in the reverse is, they took the initiative here. Right, this is somebody who is unconventional. They don't go by the book. Right, and with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, this could be a church too. The Hierophant in the reverse, religion. Somebody here disrespects religion, and that's why they're burdened. Or disrespects spirituality, and that's why they're burdened. What's on the outcome? What's the outcome? The Death card. You're going through a transformation, Scorpio energy. You're putting an end to whatever is not good for you. The Death card with the magic is ending. You're manifesting. Some of you are going through a very big transformation where you're going to be hyper focused on manifestations and stuff like that. You have the knowledge, you have all the resources available to you. You guys could be manifesting something into reality here. Gemini energy. You got Scorpio energy here. What is this magician? The outcome, the 8 of Swords. Whoever this magician, okay, whoever's been doing magic here to stop your growth and shit like that, they're gonna end up in jail. Okay, they're gonna end up in jail with the 8 of Swords. Okay, and I never said that so surely as right now. Alright, so the magic has turned back to them. They could have wanted to bind you, okay, or keep you bound to them or something like that. So, if it's the Hierophant, and I know that sometimes people say, no, it's not the High Priestess or the Hierophant, no. If this person came to you and wanted to get love back or something like that, and then you have the Hierophant in the reverse, so this person went ahead and did something off. What's this 8 of Swords? I feel like you guys are breaking free from all this shit, either way. Whoever has been sending magic, this is somebody's family. 10 of Pentacles. They want to keep you bound so that you don't get your inheritance or something like that. They want to end your generational gifts, okay, or something like that. They want to bind you. All right, so Eight of Swords, keep you trapped so that you don't get to your manifestations. For some of you here, this is this person's family who's doing this, and this person could have thought and listened to the gossip that you were the one doing it. You're over it. 44. All right, over it. Capricorn energy, 4 cups. Somebody here is definitely over a situation, and now somebody's holding on to it. 44 could be significant. That's the chosen one. You are the chosen one. They're choosing you. This is possessive energy. You got the Wheel of Fortune showing up. Again, now it's in the upright. So yeah, there's somebody here who's not letting go of a cycle. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Saturn. With the Judgment, they want your forgiveness. They want to restore balance, okay? They want to reconcile with you. They want to restore balance with you. Sagittarius energy, okay? They want to bring balance, patience, and harmony into a situation and do it in moderation. King of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse with the Hangman in the reverse. Somebody's definitely seeing something in a different perspective. They're seeing that they cannot go back and change anything. They were abusive. They're narcissistic, okay, in a situation. But they had to let it go. 6 of Wands. This person could have recruited haters against you so that you and your person will not be together with the Lovers. Okay, so this could be King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 6 of Wands in the reverse, Leo, Gemini. 7 of Swords, but somebody got caught in the act doing this shit. They could have been caught in the act recruiting haters. They could have been caught in the act gossiping. Okay, for some of you, you caught them in the act and you've given up on them. 9 of Wands in the reverse. It's all good. You don't give a fuck. It's all turning back to them. At the end of the day, you're going to be with who you need to be with. Okay, 2 of Cups. 4 of Swords. Somebody's waking up to that. It's in the reverse. Somebody's waking up to the fact that you're their twin flame and they've been with a karmic the whole entire time. And notice how the Queen of Wands was in the reverse and the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. Okay, so they're dealing with some sort of karmic. Aries, Leo, Sag, okay, with the Queen of Cups here showing up, and they're listening to a mother figure, okay, or somebody here with the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person could be psychic, or they could be into like dark magic or something like that, and this is how your person is in regret for listening to them. The Sun, something has come, something definitely was illuminated, and then you have a Tower moment, so something is crumbling down because something has been illuminated. Somebody might have to even move away from where they're at. This could be a natural disaster, okay? So, a fire of some sort with the Sun and then the tower catching fire. Something is being illuminated about this person, okay, or something like that, that they're stuck between two of Wands in the reverse. They cannot move forward. They're in hermit mode, or maybe they're depressed and shit like that. Alright, for some of you here, they could have said that you ghosted them, but in fact, they ghosted you or something like that. But all this shit, all these lies are coming to fruition. All these lies are coming out, okay? So whatever's hidden is going to come out. I don't know why people lie so much. Like, don't lie. You're going to get caught. Alright, Page of Wands in the reverse. Someone's getting some sort of disappointing news. They ghosted you for no fucking reason. That's the disappointing news. And you're over here bossing up. Empress and the Star. And you're bossing up. Not only are you bossing up, but you're becoming a star while you're doing it. Okay, and you could be getting a lot of attention. And it's not that you want attention, it's just that whatever you do, you have a gift for it. Right? Taurus, Libra. Look, it could be online. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. You're a star, guys. You're supposed to be shining. Whether they like it or not, nobody's going to come in and stop that growth for you. They could try. Look, another confirmation. Aquarius, alright, so take that leap. Some of you need to go ahead and take a leap of faith into the unknown. Some of you could be pregnant. Some of you are healing a cycle, okay, but you're taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Maybe that unknown is to be in the public eye, okay, or taking the initiative to get out of your comfort zone and start something new. Okay, the world is so big. There's so many things that you could do. There's so many things that you could try. Shit. Now you could go on Blue Origin and act like you're in space. It doesn't matter. So, whatever. The world is very big. Okay, so get to it. Right, Page of Cups. Don't be insecure. Okay, that's not your energy. That's projection energy. Somebody wants to come in with some sort of false some sort of, they want to come in, take a leap of faith and apologize to you. All right, don't dismiss intuitive downloads when that happens. You might have a soft spot for this person. Okay, so the High Priestess, this apology with the High Priestess in the reverse could be coming from another woman, okay, or from a person with a hidden agenda. High Priestess, or this apology is, I don't care, this apology is insincere. Page of Cups is in the reverse. If it was in the upright, I'll say, okay, I'll take it, but the High Priestess is in the reverse, so you need to follow your intuition, okay, when it comes to this. Don't dismiss intuitive downloads, all right? It doesn't change the fact that it came out in the reverse. Somebody does want to recover something with you, okay, this could have been a lot of backstab, betrayal, or something like that, so maybe you guys are unforgiving, all right, but this is a twin flame. Somebody does want to come close to you. All right, and somebody does want to confess something to you. Whatever was hidden is coming to light. This person might even come forward and tell you, hey, I did this on you. I did this magic to get you back and stuff like that. Or this could be like somebody who calls, like somebody who calls somebody and tells them, hey, this person did this magic on you or some shit like that. Okay, so Cancer. You got 9 of Cups. They're watching you. If you're in the public eye, they're watching you. They're spying on you. Everything they do is watch you. Okay, so their daily routine is to see what you got going on. All right, their daily routine is to see if you either, the 99 could be significant, 91 could be significant, Page of Swords. Their daily routine is to watch to see if you're famous, to see if your wishes have been fulfilled, to see if you're off, okay, like doing something, but look, your legs are crossed, okay, it's not like you're out there fucking and shit like that. Somebody told this person that you were lustful or something like that. Yeah, that you were juggling them, that you were lustful, and they're realizing, they're waking up to this mental hardship, okay, so they're waking up to this shit, that was all a fucking lie, and now they don't want to fight with you. 2 of Pentacles, they could have been saying, this person could have been instigating, there was somebody here instigating a fight, okay, saying that somebody was a whore. And that's not the case, that somebody was juggling them, and that's not the case. Okay, so the Strength card, you guys respect yourself and you value yourself. So that's not the case, yet again. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Alright, so you probably had to leave something behind, and this person has abandonment issues because of it. Yeah, that's too much conflict. You don't need to be in conflict. The fuck? Choose conflict, be happy. Choose conflict, be peaceful. This is always gonna go up. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Libra. I just did something kind of like the scales, and look, Libra moon is showing up. So yeah, it's very easy to make that choice. Right, 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. You've been investing in something and you're very intelligent, and whatever it is that you've been investing in is going to give you fruit. You're just waiting on your ships to come in. Some of you could be entrepreneurs here. 3 of Wands. All right, definitely have a lack of, you have a sense of foresight. Okay, you're seeing something for what it is. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Somebody's going to jail. Somebody's getting some sort of bad karma for being lazy, for being slow, for being entitled, for thinking that they were entitled, okay, to your belongings or something like that, to thinking that they're entitled to your generational gifts. Okay, so with the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles, this person could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Earth sign. Knight of Pentacles. Why is this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse with the Devil? This person paid attention to the wrong thing and they fell into temptation. So now they're getting some sort of karma. You got here limitation and fears. Yeah, they're very fearful. Okay, they're not receiving. They're not open to receive here. For some of you here, they're very limited. Something is haunting this person. Something is drawing this person to you or something like that, or they could be drawing you to them. They want you to be open to receive that calling, that telepathic calling. The fuck? Yeah, their action, their courage. Okay, so Jupiter, beginnings. What's this, Spirit? Yeah, they're going to take action. Whoever your twin flame, you're about to be with your twin flame, or whoever your twin flame is, you're with them already. They're taking action towards you. Be open to receive. Right now, they're in limitations. They're in fear. Clarify limitations and fear. Clarify limitations and fear. You gotta hear messages and dreams. I'm telling you, this person's dreaming of you. They're haunted by you. Okay, so I guess whenever you do something fucked up to a person, it comes back to you one way or another. So let's see. Spirit. What is over here with this Hierophant in the reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups? Clarify this Hierophant. Right, freedom, Uranus. It could be an Aquarius for some of you. Leap of faith, breaking free. They could be breaking free from like a coven. They could be breaking free from like Padrino's, Madrina's house or some shit like that, okay? Their godparents' house, whatever religious house they're in, they could be breaking free from that. There's going to be fast changes. They're realizing that this person could have done something, and instead of doing what they asked for, they did something against it. Maybe because this person could like that person, your person. Alright, so I know that was a lot, but whatever. Freedom, they're being free. They're freeing themselves, or this is you freeing yourself from this person. Alright, and you're taking a new direction. Clarify freedom. Ace of Cups here. Yeah, you see something for what it is. You have clarity. Your intuition is so heightened that it doesn't matter. You see whoever it is that's doing this shit towards you. Alright, so for some of you, it could be a Taurus. For some of you, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with an earth sign. There's a lot of earth. Okay, or this could be something that has to do with work. Alright, some of you are definitely dealing with a Capricorn. Look, toxicity. Alright, so addictions, patterns, energy, vampire, trauma bond, and the world. So you're cutting a cycle short because somebody here has some sort of toxicity. Alright, so somebody here definitely bound you guys together, okay, in a bad way. So you got to be careful. Not everybody knows what they're doing. Whenever you're doing magic and shit like that, or going to people with magic and shit like that, or watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, it's fun, but we're not in the craft. This is not a movie. Let's see, guys. What is this Magician here with the Death card, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles? This isn't the outcome. Somebody could be going to jail and leaving you all their stuff or something like that. That could be significant, but jail for life? I don't know. What is this Death card and the Magician here? Death card with the Magician, Gemini, Scorpio energy. You got the Eight of Swords, Gemini, double Gemini. And then you got the Ten of Pentacles. This could be somebody's family. Then you got you got the Death card in the reverse. So somebody's trying to avoid the inevitable. Somebody's trying to hide something. They're trying to hide somebody. Clarify this Death card in the reverse. Someone here, the Devil, Capricorn. Someone here has some sort of addiction or something like that, or there is the presence of temptation. They're gonna end them in jail or something like that. Somebody has a hold on these two, okay, on this connection or something like that. They fear change, okay. They could be playing with magic, and that's the reason why. Now, some sort of entity could have attached to them. Or for some of you here with this Ten of Pentacles, I feel like this could be like your ancestors, your generation that's covering you with their holy mantle. Your God is covering you. I'm telling you, you guys are protected. What's Ten of Pentacles, Spirit? Whoever this is, Ten of Pentacles could be this person's family. Okay, so it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Leo, it could be... Look, you got all major arcanas. You're strong. They thought they could come up against you, and now it's going back to them. You have possessed the inner strength to succeed. You did the inner work. You went within. You learned. You had self-empowerment. You had the willpower to let things go. Okay, so now somebody wants to avoid the inevitable. They want to, now they're in fear because they keep repeating bad choices and shit like that. That's not your problem. That's what they've manifested. That's not magic that you're sending them or anything like that. Okay, that's their temptation, and that's why they're falling into that shit. Right? What's the magician spirit? They try to manifest things against you and it came up wrong. You're too strong. And if you're not, you should be. You're too strong for that shit. Do a return to sender. I have videos on how to do return to sender. Any bad negative energy that's being sent towards me may return to sender 3 times 3. Right? So yeah, maybe we are in the craft. Fuck it. You know, if somebody's gonna throw magic at me, I'm gonna protect myself. If somebody's gonna throw magic at my family, I'm gonna protect myself. I mean, it is what it is. So this is just how shit works, you know? What's his magician spirit? By throwing magic at you, this person could have had somebody in their family have an accident. Yeah, look, Ace of Swords is in the reverse. A lot of conflict. Alright, so this is them with lack of ideas, or that's what they did. They tried to keep you trapped in a situation so that you could have some sort of head fog, so that you won't have the clarity. Okay, so that you won't begin something new and have some sort of mental clarity and focus and vision. Right? They didn't believe in you. And when people don't believe in you is when you have to go harder. Okay? So, they're unimaginative. They wanted to argue. They wanted the conflict. You didn't give it to them. Right? You're over here building legacy wealth. You don't give a fuck. You're not confused. 7 of Cups, they're confused. You don't have a lot of options. Okay, maybe you do, but you don't want a lot of options. You're sticking to what's right. Alright, you're more conventional. You're traditional. Alright, what's this Hierophant in the reverse? Could be a coven, group of people. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so that they could cause some sort of delay. Okay, so be prepared for delays and setbacks when it comes to these people. They wanted to set you back. They wanted you to be stagnant. They don't want you to be connected to source. Okay, so this could be the person that you were dealing with. Now they're drained. The Hierophant with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Dick magic, sacral womb magic. So that you can get nothing off the ground, because that's how you manifest, okay? That's where you start manifesting, in your sacral. Alright, so you guys need to go ahead and use some carnelian and stuff like that. Base, ground yourself, you know? What's his Ace of Wands? They could have been lighting candles on you so that things could get delayed. The Hierophant with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Now it's going back to them. Yeah, it was to you too. It was to the Aquarius, okay? And then the 3 of Wands, you have a sense of foresight. You got through this shit, alright, really quick. You took that leap of faith before it even touched you. You're 10 steps ahead of this person. Maybe 4 steps ahead of this person, but you're still ahead of them. Because it's the Ace of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Fool. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to go travel or something like that. Somebody has been trying to... If you guys have been trying to travel and stuff like that, there's a Hierophant, there's a coven, there's a witch, there's someone here who's trying to stop you from growing. This could be their family. This could be a Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra. Who else, Spirit? Knight of Swords. Now they want to come rushing. Look ahead towards new opportunities, guys. As a matter of fact, I feel like this Ace of Wands, whatever magic they were trying to do on you, it reversed on them. And now you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You became... It's almost like their magic backfired and you have now the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. Okay, they wanted you to get fired, now you're an entrepreneur. It's almost like you know how to transmute energy. And if you guys don't know how to do that, learn. Transmute energy. Turn a negative into a positive. Alright, there's prosperity, there's good outcomes coming your way. What's 3 of Wands with the Fool? Taking a leap of faith. Some of you are going to travel. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't neglect yourself. That's what they wanted. You're not going to do that. Alright, for some of you here, that could be a Queen of Pentacles here, this gold digger, that's watching you shine and grow and stuff like that. They're in poverty. They're neglecting themselves or something like that. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What's Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? This magic, right? Yeah, look, gossiping. They're too busy gossiping and you're too busy fucking winning. So, social distancing, canceled events. Okay, so you could be canceling a trip with this person because they gossip too fucking much. So that could be significant for some of you. Somebody's realizing that whatever they were telling them, okay, so if this person went off and started a relationship or something like that with somebody else, the other person is realizing a lot of things that this person said were all lies. Page of Swords, and they're researching that motherfucker too. Whoever it is. Research, stalking, however you want to call it. Let me pull one of these really quick. Angel guides, spirit guides, a golden light for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. What do you got for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? So you got here Ambuya Nehanda, radical rebirth. You're going through a radical rebirth. You're going through a lot of changes in your life. Welcome to changes. Changes are good. Changes equals growth. Okay, so welcome these changes. Some of you could be like, there's lions here. Alright, so some of you could be seeing the number 5. Alright, 5-5 portal was yesterday. Alright, that's just still open. The 5-5 portal, you guys could have been manifesting, or there's a radical rebirth. Okay, there could be something that's coming back into fruition. Okay, so something that you thought was dead. Maybe you were writing a book and you threw it to the side and now you thought it was dead and you weren't. Now there's a radical rebirth. Here you go. Now you're going back to the writing board. Alright, and you're going to be free. You're going to be liberated from all the people that have been trying to hold you back. The number 37, that could be someone's year, age, okay, or something like that. Alright, I got 5-3, so Taurus energy. 5-7, I got 3-7, I got 3-5, Pisces. 7-3, July is what? Leo. 7-5 could be significant. Yeah, you're liberated. Some of you are very smart. Some of you, so not some of you, everybody's smart. You just need to tap in.